spot.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about Costco is like I don't need a fucking 20-pound bag of potatoes. You know, like
yeah,
maybe like 5 pounds would be good. And that's what, like, 10 potatoes.
mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna go through a 20-pound bag of potatoes before they're growing roots in my closet or whatever.
Exactly.
That sounds like a challenge.
Right.
Or like onions, dude. Like I like to have like a fresh onion, like to chop up and cook with whatever I'm making it with dinner or whatever. And then Costco's like, oh, here's like a 50-pound bag of onions or whatever. Like Jesus fucking Christ, man! I'll go through like 5 onions before they're rotting.
Now, see, I used to buy that stuff growing up, or more my dad did, because we actually had our own catering business where we catered barbecue to different events. And so we used to buy those big, stacks of taters and onions and whatnot.
Well, I mean, like the giant boxes of like fruit roll-ups, right? It's like a box of like 64 fruit roll-ups. Like that's great because like they're not going to go bad. The kids are going to eat them when they want them. I'll have a couple too. Fuck it, because they're pretty good. And like you save money when you buy more. Or like another one's Red Bull. Like I drink maybe a Red Bull every other day. Like if I'm feeling tired, I'll drink a Red Bull. And it's nice to get the giant thing of fucking Red Bull because it'll last me 2 months. And it's like $1.50 a Red Bull that way versus if you go to the grocery store, it's like $2.50 a Red Bull. So you save $1 every time you drink a Red Bull.
And again, it doesn't go bad.
Yeah, and like the other one's gas, dude. Like I don't know how much less gasoline is at your Costco or whatever versus like the gas stations around it, but you save like when gas was like $5 a gallon, it was like $4.30 at Costco. So it was like 70 cents a fucking gallon you were saying. Like right now it's like 30 cents a gallon less or whatever. But
hey, that still helps though.
Yeah, dude, you get 10 gallons of gas, it's $3, fill up every other week. That's $75 a year you're saving on gas, which almost pays for the fucking Costco thing just in gas, But that's me. Anyway, friends, Romans, and Patriots, lend me your ears and strap on your tinfoil hats because it's time for the Gay Frog Chat. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but that's the way it's going to be.
You want to be fucking hillbilly?
Yeah. I was busy running around today. I was going to put together a chat about pedophiles, and then I was looking at like pedophile shit, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking look at this. This is stupid. This is gay. It's gay and wrong. Like, fuck you guys. I'm not even going to give you the time. And then I got busy doing other shit. So as far as the putting a show together tonight, not so much. So I was going to do, if you guys are down, a little Q&A. We could do like a panel Q&A session if you guys have any gun questions or prepping questions or conspiracy questions or whatever questions you want to ask. As long as you're not trolling, which is the rule, go ahead and ask them, man. We'll get to them. Super chats, as always, welcome but not necessary. And I hope you guys are all doing good tonight. Let's go through the panel and say hello to everybody. Xanatos, how you doing, brother?
Good. How is everybody?
Good.
Bueno. We have the Patriots of Ohio, of the Ohio land.
Yeah, I'm doing good tonight.
Right on, man. Right on. The king of Sir Struman, Corey himself, Corey Longschlong.
Corey Long
Corey.
Corey Long Dong. I'm doing good, brother. Just chillaxing right now. I've managed to muster up the willpower to get some shit done that I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
Just kind of like one of those lazy days you just want to like just fuck off, basically.
Yeah, man. I wish I had a little bit of time to talk earlier, and I could have put something together right then, but I was talking to you, and then I had to fucking go to the store, and then I had to take my son to work, and like, damn, dude. I'm a busy fellow these days. It's all good, though.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Leo Red in the chat from the beginning this time.
Yes, I had it. Sundays is now going to be my off days for a while.
Oh, so. Fuck yeah.
Awesome, brother.
Hopefully. That's what I'm hearing. So
that's the first step to getting laid off.
Right.
Bjorn?
Hi.
How do you do, good sir?
Good.
Hey, sorry I didn't send you a link last night. Like I knew I was gonna have everybody on the new people from the chat, and everyone was gonna talk, and I had like 9 people on the fucking chat last night, and
Yeah, I kind of figured that, but I was not sure.
Sorry, man. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can only have 10 people per chat.
Dude, and you get to a point where it's like too many fucking people. Like,
Yeah.
if everyone has something to say, then no one hears anything anyone says, and that's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Let on,
Yeah.
Steve.
What's going on, guys?
How do you do, good sir?
What's going on,
Doing
Liv?
good. What's going on, Corey?
Oh, not a whole hell of a lot, man.
Yeah, just had a nice little lazy Sunday.
Basically, yeah, the same here. Enjoying the cooler weather, too. Fuck, it's been nice today.
Oh, I love this cold weather. The more the merrier.
And we have the one who strikes at night, the night strike.
Oh.
What was that, a shotgun?
No,
actually, that's my new RPK.
Ooh, you have an RPK?
Ooh,
Yes.
that's nice.
What
I
the?
went. Well, let me preface this, okay? That's my Norinco NHM 91 RPK. Yes, they did make them. They did import them only between the years of 89 to 92. And, I got this because I got it at a deal instead of paying PSA like $1,700 for one.
So now you got to show it off, man.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I mean, you could turn on a camera and we could look at it, or we could just trust you and hear it. I don't know.
Give me a minute or two because I got to put a shirt on because I'm not going to
God.
subject you guys to that.
I will definitely give you a minute for that.
Damn
That's-
it.
Okay. All right.
Take
I
all
thought
the
we were
time
going to
you
get
need.
us a free show tonight.
Shirt
No.
on, pants off, though.
No. This is all paywalled.
Oh,
All right. Ghost Shadow says, discuss your pot withdrawal over the last couple of weeks. I mean, I don't know what there's to discuss. You guys have all witnessed it. It hasn't been fun for me. It's been not very fun for a lot of other people, I know. I apologize about that, but I think we're doing better now. So,
Hey, it's like that with anything that, is quote unquote addictive. After doing whatever it is for so long.
well, I mean, I was thinking about it. I've pretty much smoked not every day, but just about since I was in high school, and I'm 40 years old. So,
Yeah, it's a good while.
it's a little tough to give up. I still have the occasional. Ooh, hold on, hold that thought.
Nice.
So, what exactly makes it an RPK? Just longer barrel, bipod. Is there anything with the receiver?
Yeah, long barrel. This one, just what makes an RPK is it's the long barrel and it's got the bipod. All right, and the thing is, since this is an import, it's only got 2 selector positions. So
Doesn't it usually have the weird club stock thing on it too?
yes, that does. But the Chinese ones weren't imported with that. They were imported with the Mac 90 style stock, and you could just swap them out with any AKM style furniture.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I've got on order the clubfoot stock and the furniture that goes with it, so it looks more in line with an RPK. So that's on order, but this is what it came with. So I got to roll with what I've got right now.
Yeah, I'm sure
Right, I was gonna-
you
I
could
was gonna
probably find a
say-
stock, like an RPK stock looking one anyway.
No.
For not that much.
What I'm also going to do is I'm going to take the I got to take the pins out of the front sight post, because in order to remove the muzzle brake, they put a pin in because of George Herbert Walker Bush's import ban laws. They put a pin in so you couldn't remove the muzzle brake whatsoever. So I have to go and remove those pins in order to get it far enough in to pull it out and all that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though, man. That's pretty cool.
Oh, hell yeah. If I had that, I would have to, if I didn't already have the new furniture on order, that wood furniture screams to be refinished.
And Calhoun Republic is mentioning 922R. Don't worry, I'm gonna remove the shepherd's hook. They use the shepherd the spring instead of the shepherd's hook, and gonna remove that. I'm gonna put it came with a double hook trigger. I don't like that, so I'm gonna put a US trigger in there, probably a single hook, because I've got a PSA single hook nickel boron trigger set. I'm gonna do that. And just I'm gonna replace a bunch of parts with US parts to make it 922R compliant. Not that anybody gives a shit anymore about 922R, but whatever.
No, my buddy had a AK with a double hook trigger, and every time you fucking fired it, like the trigger like shot back forward a little bit, and it'd slap you in the fucking finger.
Yeah, I mean, I've got AK. I've got another AK that I bought from Foos, because Foos built that from a parts kit, and it's got the Tapco G2 single hook trigger, and I love that trigger. That trigger's awesome, but it's just I don't know what it is, but the double hook trigger on this RPK. And the problem is, this is probably factory, because I swear that the trigger is awful.
Do they even make those Tapco G2 triggers anymore?
They don't, because Tapco was sold off with a bunch of other Remington assets.
Right. I mean, like it used to be, if you bought an AK, that's what it had in it, like almost automatically. And now it's like you buy an AK and it's got weird shit in it. So mine's got the Tapco, and I fucking love it.
Yeah. The one I got from Foos, it has a Tapco. The only thing he didn't put on there was he didn't put the Tapco slant hider on it. So I did the slant flash hider, because that's what I'm probably going to do the RPK. I'm probably going to take the muzzle brake off, keep that, but I'm going to probably put like a US slant brake slash hider on it. Probably PSA, because PSA is making a shit ton of just inexpensive AK parts. And they're building them to spec, so I figure I might as well just use them, because I'm supporting a local business, one, and two, they've got pretty much all the parts I need.
Yep, very cool. Yeah. Calhoun says, "What's a good place to buy 40 millimeter NATO gas mask filters, NBC, NBRN rated?"
Meatspin.com.
Yeah, it's meatspin.com is the best place that I've heard of. It's meatspin.com. Go ahead and check that out for all of your gas mask needs. I don't know why they call it that. It's a weird name for a gas mask shop, but
I kind of thought so too.
Use code EHonda for 20% off.
Actual answer. You guys have one?
Have what?
An answer for that question? Where do you get gas mask filters online?
I know where to get old surplus gas masks, but not filters.
I think I may have seen some on Bud K, but I don't know how good of a quality.
I think I've seen some on AIM, the surplus.
AIM surplus, yeah. But you could also try a Sportsman. What is it? The Sportsman's Guide. They sell a lot of military surplus stuff, and they sell a lot of these. Yeah. And I've seen gas masks and whatnot. I don't know if they've got filters, but they would probably be the best place to tell you where to get filters for the gas masks they do sell.
You already covered that one. The R922R bullshit. Semper Paratus says, "What do you think about Biden legalizing weed federally? Wouldn't that be great?"
He's not going to do it.
Well, I mean, they already
they let people out of prison. That's one thing.
No, they didn't actually. That's a misnomer. If you're in prison for weed, this thing that they did not change anything. All it did was make it so that if you had previously gotten charged with a marijuana possession or whatever, that you can now get a job with the federal government, and it doesn't matter. Basically, that's about all the power that they had to do with that. Yeah, like anyone who's in prison for possession or anything like that has absolutely no fucking no time off of jail. They're not let out. You're just exonerated from any charges that you've had if you try to get a job federally.
And he said he was pardoning people,
Kamala Harris is probably pissed the fuck off because of all her hard work that she did to put so many people away in California is now being pissed on.
No, she's fine with it because it's going to be the 87,000 new IRS agents they're hiring.
Yeah.
87,000.
Yeah, a bunch of extra addicts now.
Slong and Dong with your mom says, "Ooh. Are you and those guys giving you a hard time on Never Enough Ammo's chat the other day cool again now?" No, wait, hold on. I got something to say about that. Hold on. So
Yeah, I know what.
Oh boy.
So here's my official answer for the record. Kiss my ass. I do not apologize. In fact, by all rights, you sick freaks should be the ones apologizing to me for lying and defaming me.
there you go. That's what I have to say about that.
Well said.
Absolutely. Very well said.
I felt the same before.
Is Never Enough Ranch trolling? Or is Semper Paratus trolling because it's actually TC?
It's probably TC.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm going with.
No, we were talking about the gas mask being on meatspin.com, and Never Enough French said that's where he got his.
Oh, well, then he's not trolling. And if you keep that up, Semper Paratus, I'll know that it's you, and I'm going to block you, and you're going to have to make another new account and start all over again.
A new account.
Yeah,
No,
I was looking at my so on YouTube, you can go to your settings or whatever in YouTube Studio and see the people that you've blocked, and there's like 10 TCs in there.
Yeah.
Because he
Man,
keeps
that's-
making new accounts.
That's too
just
many
sad.
TCs.
Yeah, no shit.
That's a sad life right there.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
It's very, very upsetting for you that
Pathetic.
that's the highlight of your day or whatever.
Will the real TC please stand up so we can ban you?
No, will the real TC please just go away?
Well, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. No, I mean, if it's not, I know there's a Semper Paratus who's been in the show forever. And then there's TC who copied her name and everything, if that's you. And fucking was trolling under your name in Matt's chat the other night.
So you're not cool with Daniel anymore either?
No, I'm not. Fuck Daniel. He fucked up and he's banned from the chats. He's banned from the Discord. He lost everything. I don't care. Keep your fucking $2, Daniel. I don't fucking need it.
Yeah, what happened with is that something you talk about on stream or
Well,
He
went
just,
over
I don't know what his fucking deal was, dude. Like, I was like, hey, man, stop
Yeah, what
trolling me about this shit and that shit. And he's like, what the fuck? You're freedom of speech. Yeah! And freaked out. And then, like, fucking went on Matt's chat when I was on it and was, like, fucking being all fucking stupid there. And, yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, seriously, I don't need that. I'd rather have my own dignity and my sanity than your fucking $2.
I mentioned this. I mentioned this in your Discord earlier, but the problem with Daniel is he's always drunk.
Yeah, dude, the guy drinks like a fish. He's always fucking wasted, and he can't fucking spell. He calls you dumb motherfucker when you can't fucking read his chats because he's so drunk that he can't type it out. And then like fuck it, I don't fucking care.
yes, he does do that a lot. I've noticed. I'm like, man, how many times are you gonna be doing this?
Yeah, no, right?
Like, it comes to the point of being joking, then just being like disrespectful.
Yeah, and that's the thing, dude.
Not even disrespectful, just being a douche.
Well, no, I mean that is the thing. It's about respect, and if you have no fucking respect for the person that you're talking to, then why are you fucking talking to him?
Right.
So, Scorch says the loons at NBC are complaining about America's growing gun culture.
You know why? Because it's in direct contrast to the other problem. America's growing crime.
Yeah. And also what he said on the second half of his message.
Yeah, the other part is, well, when we have, quote, open borders, end quote, then what do the gun haters expect us to do? Yeah, and that's the crime thing. Did you guys hear about that story about the motherfucker in, oh shit, people are texting me, in Las Vegas? I don't know if he was a chef or he's pretending to be a chef, but he had a chef's knife, and he stood out on the fucking corner of like Las Vegas Strip somewhere and found some like showgirls to like take a picture with him or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm a chef. Take a picture with me with my knife, and stabbed 2 of them, killing one, seriously injuring the other, went on a fucking stabbing spree, killing like another dude on the street. He stabbed like 6 people. 2 of them are dead. And then the police tased him and arrested him because, you know.
Quick, everybody text message Honda at the same time.
Triggerfish says he's trying to get enough accounts to sell to Hank.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
He's on a good roll right now. Then.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Matt says he doesn't think he's gonna make it tonight.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got stuff to do. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, you've got me here.
Very
Next
true.
week we trust.
In Strike we trust. Yes. Yeah. All right. You know what? We'll just roll with it tonight.
Yeah. See, Calhoun Republic has it. Daniel was pissed about banning people because some of them were doxing me. So yeah, some people doxed me. Like there was one guy in my fucking Discord who was giving out my address. Other people were doxing my first and last name in Matt's chat, got banned. And he's like, "What? You can say what you want to. I'm so drunk I don't even know why I'm upset."
That sounds like Daniel. That sounds like Daniel, all right?
Yeah. It first started with a couple of people, or maybe I think it was even just one, that got timed out for just spamming ranch a bunch of times.
What, does Honda not like ranch?
No, it's again going back to the trolling thing. Like it's one thing to say a joke, it's another thing to be like, let me fucking like get to you. Like same thing with like I don't know, Blue Dress or the hallways or whatever else. You know, it's funny until it's not fucking funny, and then it's not fucking funny. You know.
Yep.
And once
I would say it wasn't funny the third time, but people kept on going.
I'm sorry, Nate.
No, I say after the 48th time, then it stopped not being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about as funny as all the shootings out in Chicago, right, Leo?
That shit is funny.
All right, that is Daniel. I decided you're Daniel. Fuck up, or no, you're Daniel. You're TC. I've decided.
Ooh, harsh.
Yep,
harsh.
Oh, I'm band happy. Oh, I'm Honda band happy. Oh, fuck off, dude. You're gone. It's all good.
We'll see him in 5 minutes. So.
Well, you know, you are Herr Handler. You are Herr Handler, so you know.
Yes, I am. Where are the truth? We shall ban them.
Jawohl, mein Handler. Just
yeah,
you know I'm kidding though. I'm not being serious. I'm just fucking around. So
you're banned, Night Strike. Don't call me.
Oh, 9. Oh well. I'll go on match chats instead.
It was fun while it lasted today.
If you don't censor the guy I don't like, I won't let you listen to Keep On Rockin' in the Free World.
Ooh, them's fighting words. Them is fighting words.
Scorch says 77 million Americans own a gun. I would like the number to be 277 million. I don't know if that 77 million is fucking still accurate. I mean, when that's been like the figure for a while now, hasn't it?
You've seen a lot of people buying guns left, right, and center lately. I don't know. I think it's more probably like 125 million.
I was going to say like 100. If it was 100 million, I wouldn't be surprised by this point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I wonder how many people own guns that are not legally allowed to because of laws that they've broken in the past and or have gotten them through like black market means or whatever because they plan on using it for a crime.
That's possible, but still.
Like how many is that number?
It would be very hard to obtain that figure, to be honest, because you know no one's going to be willing to incriminate themselves.
Okay, how many active gang members are there in the United States?
Enough.
That's probably a number you could look up. Let me find out.
Right.
One too many.
There we go. In the USA, there are more than 20,000 gangs consisting of approximately 1 million members existing in the United States today.
And counting.
And I'd say probably at least half of those dudes probably have a gun. You know what I mean? So that's half a million dudes that have a legal ass gun. Which is why I have a fuck ton of legal ass guns.
It's all Leo's fault.
Damn you,
says-
Leo.
I'll take the
I already
responsibility.
said that. I already read that one. Damn it. Slinging dongs with your mom says, I'd keep the one guy around just for some money. For some of your chats have been dropping a shitload. Also, 9mm Mac is good enough for carry.
9mm Makarov. Well, I mean, if you want to trust your life to old Soviet surplus, by all means, do that. I'd rather trust my life to something like 45 ACP or like 357 SIG.
Pistol is fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
What's
like
wrong
yeah,
with 9mm
yeah, this is
fucking
fine.
Uber?
And to that, I would say, like, dude, money is appreciated for doing these chats, but it's not the reason I'm doing them. Like, it's kind of like a bonus, And if someone's being a fucking shit fuck but giving me money, like, I don't give a fuck, dude. You're still a shit fuck, and I'm gonna ban you.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't buy them the right to do all that stuff.
Right?
Oh, fuck no.
I make money at work. I don't need any money from here to pay my bills. It's fine. Scorch says, if we don't even know how many people there are in the U.S. illegally, then it's very hard to gauge the accurate number of guns in the United States.
Yep. It's true.
I don't know. I was reading it was something like 85% of firearms in the world are owned by American citizens. Something like that. I don't know if that's the actual number or whatever, but
I don't see the problem with that either.
Nope.
What's that?
I don't see the problem with them owning guns either. So
We need to get it up to 90.
we do. We need to get those rookie numbers up.
All right.
Unscrupulous rapscallion says, does the number of illegal gun owners include the 8th graders in Chicago?
Yeah. Very
Yes.
true. Them
Yes,
motherfuckers had
The
nicer
one-
guns than we do.
The ones with the Glock auto sears they got from Wish.com.
I had like a 10-year-old pull a gun out on me one time in a restaurant. That was funny.
Damn.
Fucking
I would have
son,
taken
man.
that gun from him and pistol whipped him.
Hey,
Fucking
it's his
son.
gun, Like, hey, do not take the guns. Nice Strike trying to take guns from people. Nice Strike is a gun grabber.
Yeah, well, he's
I
not old
believe-
enough.
No, he is. I believe 10-year-olds should have guns.
I don't. That's a little too young.
I think that a 10-year-old should be taught by his father or mother how to shoot a gun and to
I believe in
a
that.
firearm and to know what it can do and know how to operate it and stuff.
I believe in that.
I carried around a BB gun when I was 10. We used to go around the neighborhood on our bicycles with our BB
Yeah,
guns.
well, a
Like a
BB
fucking
gun's a
game.
little different than having a fucking Glock with a 33 round mag and a fucking Wish.com fucking full auto selector switch.
Yeah.
Dude, how is it that all of those full auto selector switches aren't automatically tracked by the fucking ATF or whatever?
Because some came in the country without the ATF's purview.
And they come in as airsoft parts.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I could see okay, the first 100 of them came in as airsoft parts, and then they caught onto it, and after that, you're fucked. I wouldn't even risk it. I even feel like I wouldn't risk buying one of those
Solvent traps.
yeah, the solvent traps, because all you need to do is drill a hole in the fucking end of it, and now you got a suppressor.
That
I
or
think that's
what was the key card or whatever it was that CRS was doing?
Auto key card, yeah.
Yeah.
That got him in trouble.
Yeah.
He's still going through that bullshit. So, that ain't even over for him.
Yeah.
Got him quick.
Yep.
Yep.
Scorch says, in Honduras, the murder rate is 14 times higher than the United States, but few people care because they hold Honduras to a lower standard than the U.S.
Well, yeah.
Well, and Mexico is going through one of the fucking... Dude, there was I forget what city it was in Mexico, some fucking cartel city or whatever, where a dude digs a garden and finds a mass grave with 400 people in it, and there was a semi truck that got pulled over and had 150 bodies wrapped in fucking saran wrap in the back, ready to bury. They're just killing fucking people wholesale over there, bro.
Liberals only care about Western European countries when they talk about that stuff.
Yeah, well,
Anything
another
each-
example, slavery, right? Like, slavery, you need to pay reparations for 400 years of slavery in the United States. We own all of the wealth of this country because it was built on our backs and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Okay,
Blah,
what
blah,
about
blah,
Libya?
blah, blah.
What about Libya right now? How many slaves are in Libya at the moment? Because of, like, you and Gaddafi and Hillary Clinton said we came, we saw, he died, all that shit, you know? It's more than a few.
At most, they'll bring up Japan because that's like the only Asian country they can bring up.
Hold on, I'm texting my son because he was supposed to be home half an hour ago, and he's not here yet.
Like, where are you? Get your ass home.
You son of a bitch. I know your mom.
Ooh. Ooh.
Noah Holloway says, you no trust Soviet AK ammo either. AK made for Soviet ammo.
Well, the problem is how long it's been stored. Because, newsflash, Soviet Union not around anymore.
It works fine. Good to go.
It worked fine. Now, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It may no go boom. It may go boom boom.
It may go boom in your face.
It's like box
Right.
of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Oh,
Boom,
God.
boom. They make you want to say day-o, day-o.
That sounded like a British Arab right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like a British Arab trying to sing fucking Beetlejuice.
Right?
Dude, it was funny last night on the chat when the guys, like, we were talking about the Gun Control Act and how Lee Harvey Oswald ordered a Carcano through the mail, and that's why, like, you have 4473s and gun dealers in the United States today. And he was like, yeah, I play shooting games. I love the Carcano. The Carcano is an awesome weapon. And I'm like, no, it's not. Let me show you. And I went and grabbed mine.
Hold on. Let me go grab mine. It's an awful weapon. But, you know, again.
It sucks.
And then- So there was, like, new people in the chat who aren't gun dudes. And the one guy, another of the three dudes that was there last night was like, oh, that Carcano looks like the British 303 gun. And I was like, well, let me grab that and show you. And then I showed him that. And then the other dude was like, oh, man, I wish I could buy guns because, you know, I'm like, I have a felony from way back in the day and stuff, so I'm not allowed to have anything. But I can still have a black powder revolver. And I was like, hold on, let me go grab my black powder revolver.
You know, well, let's check off all the things, right?
Yeah, you got anything
Right.
else? You want an SKS, an AK, an
Mosin.
AR, what?
And
Well,
then that one guy in the chat was like, nice arsenal.
But
Yeah,
we don't talk about that Mosin.
Hey, it's in the hands of someone else now. It was fixed up. I paid for its
Yeah.
restoration. I paid my dues. I paid my reparations for what I did to that gun.
So
Speaking
you
of
say.
reparations. No,
So
I
you
did.
say.
No, I did. I absolutely did.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
Well, you know, don't denigrate me. Night Strike, I'll ban you.
Oh. I see that. So we're going straight to that. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, Calhoun says, y'all know the make new ammo in 9mm Mac, right? I think Hornady made some defense hollow points. I've got some 9mm Mac. I think it's fuck, hold on. Let me go look at what it is.
And he just so happened to have the ammo too.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
He
come
gets
on, what else
everything.
you got? Make us
Yeah.
peasants feel inadequate.
Sorry,
yeah, I
guys.
think Hornady makes it with the 95 grain FTX.
He has more guns than Yankee.
Hold on. I can't hear you over my RPK.
Oh, you know what? I think it's just Tula ammo.
That's probably
Yeah,
what
it's
it is.
totally just Tula.
It's just Tula.
But Jesus Christ, look at the price on this shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
You
the
can
price
see
on
it.
Tula's gone up lately
$33 for a
because
box
they're not
50 Tula.
That's
That's
allowed to bring
fucked
any
up.
more in.
No, that's because I got this at the Tulsa Gun Show, and they're fucking like rip you off fucking Southern meth infested fucking yokels over there.
Yeah.
Well, you know that you need that money to buy more meth, don't you?
Well,
To be honest, in Cook County, that is the average
Well,
price for that.
Remember, I got shit for not buying that Mosin that Matt bought and refinished and put together. So I had to go and get a Mosin later on just so I wouldn't get shit from him anymore.
I mean, I suppose if you do, I thought that's why you did meth though, because it's cheap, right? Like versus cocaine. Like cocaine, you would need a lot of money. Meth, you just need some money. That's why people like steal their grandma's lamp and take it to the fucking pawn shop and get it for like $5 for it.
Well, that and you can make it in a trailer. See, with cocaine, right? You got to have a field.
All right, Heisenberg.
I'm just saying. Man.
All right, Heisenberg.
Oh, nice, right? Like you don't.
Slong and dongs with your mom says civil peace red flag. That one guy who thinks is real from a few chats back and is a total made up thing. Wait, what? That civil peace flag. That one guy, dude. That is not making sense.
He's talking about Corey and how he had that that flag behind him.
Yeah, that was like because I've got the war flag or whatever over there.
Yeah, that's what he's referring to, I believe.
So in order to get the RPK, I had to sell my my C308, the set me. But I ended up making out better than what I paid for it because I bought that rifle for $500 and I sold it for $850.
Yeah.
Hey,
So.
that's
Dude,
not
you
bad.
should have held on to it longer. You sold it for a lot more by now.
Honestly, if I had put it on Gunbroker, I probably could have gotten 12 for it.
I mean,
Yeah,
look
but
at
how
what-
long would that have taken to sell, though?
No, I would have had to give all the accessories that I have for it. But when I sold it to this guy, I only just gave him 5 mags and the bayonet for it. That's it.
Dude, Matt is fucking brutal when he sells a gun. It's
Yeah.
like he's like, okay, here's the AR-15. How much like $600? Okay, cool. Takes everything off of it and gives him one magazine. Here's your gun.
Well, it was part of the deal. So
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You never get as much for the accessories as you pay for them though when you sell them like that.
That's why I'm not that. Well, I also have a parts kit, a barrel, and a receiver that I got to bend and fix up. So I'm eventually I will have another set me rifle in 308. I just gotta get off my ass and build it.
Gerald Cagney says, I was zeroing my AK-74 with 7N6 from the 70s, still rocking out good shit, LOL. Dude, I think that 7N6, dude, I really wish that I'd got a 74 back in the day when you could get like a fucking spam crate of 7N6 for like, I don't even know, it was like $50 or whatever.
I really wish I could have gotten a 74 when they were cheaper.
Because like no one was buying them, no one cared about that shit. Everyone thought they were crap. Whenever there's like cheap guns around, everyone's like, that's a cheap gun. Why would you buy that? And then like fucking 10 years later, everyone's like, oh, I want one of those. How much? $5,000. Okay, here you go.
Shut up, take my money.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, I wish I bought the Mosin revolver.
Yeah,
the
dude,
Got
like,
revolver. Yeah,
spend like
Those-
$1,000 on those when they were
Yeah.
$100 a piece.
those were like $100, and they were 300, and then they were 500, and now they're like 1,000. So yeah.
Old man Buck Wrinkles. Old man Butt Wrinkles says he said his 50 Hail Krylons to atone for his sin. What the fuck? Oh, 50 Hail Krylons? Like Hail Marys, but Krylons to atone for his sins. I don't know what you're talking about now. I'm confused.
So am I.
I think he's talking in ATF. Is that the code?
It's some kind of code.
Yeah, I'm confused. It's okay though. Calhoun says, in my experience, 7N6 surplus runs way better than Red Army Standard 545. I'm not a big fan of Red Army Standard.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'm pretty sure that's the steel ammo that got trapped in my fucking AR-15 in Tulsa. because the head ripped off of the rim, like the rim ripped off, and so the fucking grabber couldn't pull it out, and then the gun was down because we didn't have a fucking rod.
You know, that's why in my my bag to take to other ranges, not my backyard, I've got a brass rod that I got from the local supply store, where it's just a long brass rod. Usually they use it for welding and whatnot on brazing, but I just got that, and every time I shoot steel case, I bring that with me just in case I have to just shuck the the spent casing out, because with depending on how fast you go and how, the heat of how hot the barrel gets and the chamber gets when you shoot steel case, some of that lacquer melts off, and that's how the round gets stuck in the barrel, in the chamber.
I mean, there's a way to get it out with a knife if you know what you're doing. You take off the fucking upper and everything.
But that's pretty dangerous, and you really don't want to do that.
Yeah, but you're scratching shit up that doesn't need to be scratched up potentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't want to do that.
The brass rod easier.
Brass rod is easier, and it's it's better on your barrel too.
Well, and usually I'll have my AK with me, so I don't even need to bring a fucking rod because it's got one on it, and that'll fit through a 223 barrel, a little tight or whatever. But
but you might scratch the inside of the barrel because that rod is steel.
Don't tell me what to do with my guns.
I'm not telling you. I'm just letting you know.
I already
Like
knew
live on the wild side.
Calhoun says Krylon is spray paint brand. Doesn't make it what was said earlier fucking more understandable. It doesn't help at all, bro. Stephen Carroll says local shop has some 45 GAP. Does NEA need a gift?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. Okay, so if everyone doesn't know, if you want to prank
Glock
Never
auto
Enough
pistol.
Ammo, if you want to prank Never Enough Ammo, what you have to do is buy him a magazine for a gun that he doesn't have, or some ammo that he doesn't have a gun for, and it will bother him until he buys the gun to match the magazine or the gun to match the ammo.
Or you can just buy him a box of sprinkled donuts.
No, this is way better because the sprinkled donuts will just be like, fuck you, and throw it away. If you buy him a magazine, then he's like, fuck, now I got to buy a fucking whatever gun. I think, didn't you do that, Xanatos? Xanatos is not here. It is only Zool. There is no Xanatos.
There's only Zool.
Extractor, a.k.a. Grabber. You know what I meant, motherfuckers. I'm kind of tired today.
Yeah.
Xanatos, that's from the Gargoyles cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, where I heard that name from?
Yeah.
Xanatos?
Yeah.
Sounds satanic to me.
Actually, there was an episode. Was that he was part of like the Illuminati in like one episode, something like that? Yeah.
The Illuminati.
What are you talking? What show are you talking about?
Gargoyles.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, someone say gargoyles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xanatos.
Yeah.
We had a question, but I forgot what it was.
Oh shit.
What's
My
he
bad.
always sent Matt
Oh,
that
I remember
night?
what it was. Didn't you send Matt a magazine for a gun he doesn't have?
I did,
Yes.
but I also have an unconfirmed delivery, so I don't know if it actually got there or not. So
It takes him a while before he finally gets to go check his P.O. box.
yeah.
I mean, you got to remind him like 17 times, and then he'll finally do it. But when he does, there's going to be like a pile of gold in there because of these chats.
Well,
what do I have this 45 GAP for? Why do I have 7N6 ammo? Like, what the fuck is going on?
5.7 magazine. Why?
Exactly, dude. That's great. That makes me happy.
Yeah, that fucking magazine was $57. Can you believe that?
Holy
shit?
fuck, dude!
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Like, goddamn, better buy a gun now.
Right? That's commitment for a fucking practical joke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally.
I think that's what I bought my Ruger magazine for, like $54.
Yeah, they're fucking expensive. I can't imagine what the actual FN mag is. Probably like $63 or some shit.
probably.
Like, why?
Why indeed, right?
That's why I like my Glocks, man. You fucking throw Magpuls in them bitches. call it a day.
Dude, they've even got like the cheap ass ones, like, or is that the Magpul fucking magazine? I thought they made cheaper ones than that though too.
Pro Mag.
Oh, KCI.
Pro Max.
KCI.
Yeah, those KCIs are a piece of shit, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, the AK mags aren't that bad.
The AR mags aren't terrible, but
yeah.
Anytime you're trying to imitate a Glock magazine with the metal on the inside of it and you're using polymer, you just done fucked up.
No, I only buy KCI, AR mags, and AK mags because those are the only ones that work.
Mm-hmm.
What's the least reliable gun that you guys own?
Raven 25 auto.
See,
if the firing pin's broke.
I have a Sky, but it kind of works. But
I think that counts.
I think that counts.
I only shot my Canik once, and it started to have jam issues. I haven't shot it since then. So
really,
yeah,
the least reliable.
Yeah.
Dude, my Canik's been fucking dead nuts reliable. This thing's great. I fucking love this thing.
The least reliable, I would probably say, my Carcano.
But you know, I shot it like out of the box, like no lube, no nothing. So it could have been that issue, could have been a mag issue. I don't know.
You have the
or like break-in period.
You have the compact version too, don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. It's like it's all designed for a full size, but then they shortened everything and didn't redesign anything.
By the way, Honda, which Carcano do you have?
I had it out. Oh, it's right here. Let's show and tell, shall we? I don't know what this is. The TS model?
This is TS model. Okay, I've got the carbine.
But actually, no,
refinished by Honda. Yeah. Look at the gunsmith skills. So shiny.
Shiny.
But I want to say,
okay, what kind of spray paint did you use?
I used Troll.
Yeah,
Troll.
Troll.
Good.
It's called Troll.
Where's the
But I want to state this though. For like after like 20 rounds in, I started to have no issues. It was like smooth sailing after that, but I haven't shot it again for a second time just to figure out maybe it was
probably the feed ramp not being, smooth, because a lot of times those fucking Turkish guns have a fucking coating on the feed ramp like that they coat the barrels with, and you got to run like 100 rounds or so through it to get that shit broken off,
right.
And then it starts being all smooth.
Dude, this is my lights off. Don't look at me. The light. Oh, you can't even see it. The feed ramp in this bitch is polished. I can't even show you. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I turned on the light now.
And that's one thing you can do with the Dremel and a soft point and some flits. You can polish your feed ramps, and it doesn't hurt anything. Mm-hmm. As long as you don't press too hard, you just like.
Here you go. Now you can see
take your
it.
Time.
Right.
Yeah, see that's fucking perfect.
I didn't do anything to it though. It came like that.
I had a kid with a Stoger come back. He was trying to say that the gun didn't work, and we told him you have to fucking run at least 200 rounds of FMJ through it before you do hollow points. He was trying to run hollow points right out of the fucking box at the range. Like, what?
Well, I mean, you got to make sure that hollow points work before you run them.
Well, for the most part, yes, but
there, I put it back together.
Had a coating on the feed ramp.
It's perfect.
Not quite.
My least reliable gun that I have is my 1911.
What?
Is it a Remington?
It's a Remington.
That's why.
That's why.
Fucked up.
I've got a Remington. It runs great.
It runs mostly great, but it's had 2 jams. And to me, if you've had 2 jams, that is literally the most unreliable gun that I own. Because if it has
full of
more
shit.
than that, I fucking sell them. I don't care.
My
then go sell your 1911.
I mean, one time with the M&P Shield, I had only 1 jam, but I rode the slide hard. So,
like I had a Kel-Tec P11.
Okay.
And that thing was a jam-o-matic fucking crap-tastic piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like I bought a box of like Remington, like just regular Remington FMJ and it was like every other round. So I'm like, okay, let me get something better. I'll get some CCI. Bought some CCI, put it in there. Every other round, fucking every third round, it would fucking jam. I bought something else too, some other kind of ammo. Ran that, like it was every third round it would jam. And I'm just like, you know what? You're going to gun broker, motherfucker. Like fuck you.
Those PMR 30s and 30 ones or whatever also have issues from what I've seen. The Kel-Tecs.
I will never buy another Kel-Tec anything. I don't give a fuck what people say about them, whether or not Hank Strange likes them or not, whatever the deal is. Oh, man.
The single tube KSG works well.
I don't care. I'm not going to find out. I'm not going to waste my money on it.
Yeah.
There we go. Back together.
Does that have those mechanics have tilting barrels or no?
Yeah, it's basically like a Glock.
Okay.
It just has like different spring setup mechanism for the trigger and stuff on the inside.
I've only seen one once. We don't sell them, so it's like they're a rarity over here.
I mean, if you look at the barrel and slide, like this whole thing, it's basically a fucking Glock, dude.
That's a fucking Glock.
And then this part is the only difference. Like those weird spring hanging out right there. Like, I don't know. But it's all hidden on the inside, so it doesn't matter.
That's not a Glock.
Kind of, it is. Gerald Cagney says, I bought 8 spam cans for less than $800 back in the day. 7N6 is such a flat shooting caliber, but corrosive as hell, but easy to clean. Yeah, I don't like corrosive ammo because sometimes I get home from the range and I'm tired and I don't clean things right away. I don't like to have like an immediate project to do. Yeah, although like some people fucking love just sitting down and cleaning guns, you know?
Uh-oh. Don't shoot black powder on them.
How's this? Do you guys make your own gun lubricant?
No.
I do.
It's called semen.
No. No. It's called what was it? Fire Clean.
School of the American Rifle. Use Mobile 1 5W20 or 5W40, and then you use synthetic bearing grease, and you mix those two to like a solution that you're comfortable with your gun. So that as far as thickness or thinness of it, and that shit works fucking wonders, man.
WD-40.
No, that is not a lubricant. The water displacement.
Break-free CLP.
Oh god!
I mean, I just use fucking. Like
if it's good enough for the United States Army, it's good enough for me.
Remington gun oil or whatever the fuck it is. That's what I use.
You know, I know of someone that actually fucking used to spray WD-40 on their knees for arthritis and swore that it actually helped.
That's great.
Well, you do come from Texas. You guys got a bunch of backwards ass shit down there, just so you know. Mm-hmm. You call breakfast burritos tacos.
Yeah.
You called chili or whatever the fuck Matt was saying the other day.
Chile.
Chile.
Breakfast.
Pat Wright says, should new guns run flawlessly out of the box, or is break-in still a thing?
Buy a Kimber and you'll realize that you got to shoot 1,000 rounds before that thing starts acting right.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with Kimbers is like the same reason they cost so much, because they're like, oh, we got to have like zero tolerance for anything, right? So everything's got to be the tightest fucking fit possible.
Which the problem with Kimbers is they shouldn't cost as much as they do because they use metal injection molded parts now instead of proper parts.
Well, there's that. But I was
going to Rock Island, you'll be happy.
Yeah, you'd be happy with the Rock Island, honestly.
At least that thing will fucking run after 100 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Rock Island 1911s. I kind of wish I got one of those instead of a Remington, but they were the same price at the fucking time. So it was like I might as well get a Remington.
I've got my ATI, which is exactly like a Rock Island.
I was so close from buying a Rock Island,
and it works flawlessly. It may have bit me a couple times, but that's just because of my stupidity, honestly.
Something jumped up and bit me.
Beautiful gun, but they definitely run.
It was just too long for me.
That's why I call it the Vampire.
Right, it was too big for me, too long.
I mean, it is a pretty gun, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice looking gun.
Last night I thought that was a Ruger.
And they don't
But-
make them anymore.
No.
Because Remington sucks as a company and went out of business.
Yeah.
Because they didn't fight in court when they should have.
You know, because they made shitty products for long enough that people didn't give them enough money because they're like, I'm not buying another Remington. They Kel-Tec themselves to death.
But they did.
I would say they shot themselves in the foot, but it jammed. Go Shadow says send Matt P90 BAR FAL and MP5 mags. Oh man, that'd just be mean.
Oh god.
That would be mean.
Like
Those
here's
P90 mags were like $70.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
was gonna say,
sending him a
that's lot of
P90
money
mag.
in mags.
He would have a meltdown with that weighing over his
I'm
head.
keeping that, and then I'm getting the P90 upper for my AR-15.
He'll probably just sell it.
Yeah, I think at a point, like if he gets enough thing, like I think you got to spread it out a little bit is the trick, because he'll have the one magazine and he'll be like, well, I don't really, like if I just sell this, I'll only get a couple of bucks, and like might as well just fucking get the gun for it. And if he has like 10 magazines in front of him, he's like, well, I'm gonna just sell these 10 magazines and go buy a gun. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
payday.
Pretty much.
Dwayne Christensen says, my old paintball machine was
Pinball.
Gregor very... What the fuck you, dude? I can't read that shit. The SNW M&P 9mm quit after 7 rounds. Frame cracked at rear pin. Smith & Wesson refused to honor warranty. Wow.
No way.
Don't buy an M&P.
That's crazy.
Lucky all my MMPs have the gun shop warranty I bought with it, so I just send it to them.
Yep.
It was like an extra $25. Like, fuck it. Put it on there.
The fuck is this? My least reliable is a Femeru
FPG.
FPG 37M that my grandpa brought home from World War II. Could explain why he picked it up off a dead guy.
Right.
Most likely true.
Does anyone know what the fuck that is?
Nope.
Nope.
So that's
Never
nice.
heard of it.
So that's
I feel
nice.
like you're
Google
making
search.
shit up. I'm looking this up now. Femaru FEG 37M.
Luftwaffe Famaru P Mod 37.
Oh, you're not making it up. It is a thing.
Nah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hungarian semi-auto pistol based on designed by Rudolf Frommer. He's a Nazi.
Yes.
Want to know who won't stand by their warranties as a gun manufacturer?
HK.
Go
No.
on.
FN. FN
Really?
America. Oh, yeah. Dude, they'll say, oh, we can't replace anything because you didn't use FN ammunition. That's what they'll say.
You can't find FN ammunition hardly in the United States.
Exactly. That's why they do not want to fucking abide by their warranty. So
Well,
there you go.
Fuck FN then, huh?
they
Okay.
kind of have to because the Magnuson-Moss Act.
Well, for whatever reason, they can get away with it because you didn't use FN ammunition. So
No, they can't get away
we've
with
tried to send back an FNX 45, like contacted them over phone, over emails. They would not accept it because they claim that the guy didn't use FN ammunition. So
Wow.
it got there, came back unfixed. We sent it back saying it's not fixed. They're like, oh, we can't accept that because it wasn't being used with FN ammunition.
Well, fuck FN then. Don't
Hey
buy
boys,
it.
cover
Don't buy
me for
FN.
a sec. Cover me for a
All
sec.
right.
I gotta talk to my son.
HK is
Yeah.
kind of like that too, though. So
Well, fuck HK too.
Right.
Don't
Well,
buy their guns.
Don't ever bother calling HK's warranty either
oh
because
god,
they don't have civilian customer service. They only have military customer service
yeah.
or law enforcement customer service. Because
Chances
they
are,
don't. Because if you call for support, they'll tell you to go fuck yourself and that they hate you because apparently there is no customer support for civilian market.
And chances are, if they do actually accept it by some miracle, they're likely going to send it to Umarex to do the work.
Ooh,
There you go.
ooh, not Umarex.
Yeah, my Mark 23 got fixed at Umarex factory. Still doesn't work.
Don't they make airsoft rifles?
Oh, they make all kinds of fucking stupid shit.
Mhm.
Right. Okay, that's what I think I mostly heard known for.
Do you remember when that guy who sold airsoft shit at his shop got raided by the ATF because they thought that he was importing fucking like AR-15 shit? This was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that.
No,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
mentioned it. But sounds familiar.
But like it was like obviously not. As soon as you look at it, you're like, oh, that lower isn't a lower. It's like a fucking piece of plastic that looks like a lower. Oh, that barrel's not a barrel. It's like a barrel fucking shroud kind of looking thing that holds a fucking BB, basically. Gun library here. Oh, good.
I was gonna say AMOC 93. I recommend going to a local gun shop that has a licensed gunsmith to fix that HK, because you will probably never be able to get a hold of HK to get that thing fixed for that USB.
Mm-hmm. I gotta send my Heritage Rough Rider back to them.
Oh God.
Well, on with that.
My son was fanning the hammer because Matt said that he could, and then it broke when he was fanning it.
What broke? The hand?
Oh boy.
Is he fanning it?
The gun. I don't fucking know. Like something inside of it.
Sound like the hand.
Well, you'll probably
Just
won't
use
see
it
that
as
gun
a
back
nice
for 6 months.
Just use it as a nice paperweight and buy another one. They're cheap enough.
Yeah, like I was kind of thinking that. Like I wanted the shorter barrel with the bird's head grip version anyway, so I might as well just fucking buy
the
that.
barkeep.
Yep.
So
Well, that's
good.
what I have is the barkeep, but it was the 2-inch barrel barkeep when they first came out with it, and it's got the full grip on it,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of gay.
So you're not rotating the signal? Is that what's going on?
No, the trigger. There's something wrong with the hammer trigger lockup mechanism, something, and it's broken.
My broken. I fix it. You just need a new spring. The hand spring.
I'm gonna put it in the microwave and see what happens.
Why don't you record that so we can all see?
I'm gonna load it first. No, just kidding.
Oh,
Gun Library Garrett says, friend at BNSF said the union postponed probable strike until after midterms, so working with temporary contract, political BS. It's funny how you're part of a union, so that just means you've got an extra layer of bureaucracy to deal with as an employee. It does give you some level of protection, and we were talking about this the other day with
we got a spam in the chat.
oh boy,
I got it.
Yay, I get to do this. Oh, someone already did it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least the mods are quick.
Yep, they're quick.
Yep.
You guys are good. You guys are good.
Oh, look who's out there.
Oh, Malone.
I don't care about Mark Malone because he's not trolling. That's you can be a fucking, contrarian. You can make points that people don't like. You can make jokes that aren't funny. That's fine. I don't care. But if you're going to be a troll, then I'm going to fucking anti-troll you with a button that I can push. It's amazing. Pat Riot dropped in a super for $5. Thank you. Said, I bought a Kimber Micro 9, shot 50 rounds with no issues, yet sample size of 1. Again, dude, Kimbers can be nice. My buddy had a Kimber 1911, and that thing was fucking super nice. And I was going to get a Kimber until everyone was like, don't get a Kimber.
That was sound advice.
The guy who was the Green Ranger actually carries a Kimber around.
The Green Ranger?
Are you talking about Tommy
Jason
or
Frank. Yes,
Tommy,
Jason
yeah.
Jason David Frank?
Jason David Frank, yes.
I thought he had that little gay sword flute thing, though.
No.
That summons the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon robot.
No, remember that got destroyed.
Oh, okay. I do remember that episode, the first one that he was in, when he was working for the bad guys, and he single-handedly took on all the Rangers in one because his Zord was stronger and he was stronger than all of them.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, fuck you, Red Ranger, you're a bitch.
Ironically enough, that dude's going to jail now for PPP loan theft.
Did you
Ooh,
see the?
Wait,
what?
roleplay Jason?
The guy that was Austin St. John that played the Red Ranger.
Oh yeah, Austin St. John. Yeah, he's a fucking douche.
What did he go to jail for?
PPP loan theft.
Oh,
What is that?
The PPP loans that they gave to everybody.
Oh, PPP. You're
Yeah.
saying it too quickly.
3 Ps.
Sorry.
Yeah, the personal protection loan, whatever it was called.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I couldn't hear what the
from one
fuck
of
you were
those.
saying.
He took a bunch of money from one of those and got arrested here recently for like massive theft, is what it was.
Yeah.
I really wish that I had convinced Ray to do that for his knife making business because
You just want him to get in trouble.
no, he deserved it.
yeah.
Brian Knight, tell your buddy to buy Wilson Combat magazines. It might actually run until it gets broken in.
Ooh.
Kimber mags suck.
Gun Library Guard says Union just doesn't want Dems looking bad, and that's the thing, dude. It's like this whole cabal of like people who are working together to make money and fuck you over. Why do you think they let so many people illegally into the country every year? Who does that hurt? Does that hurt the business owner who now has like multiple people to hire if you're being a bitch and he wants to fire you? Or does that hurt you as the employee who's trying to negotiate for a higher wage, but now you've got 10 times the fucking competition for what you're doing? Does that hurt the guy who's trying to buy a house because he doesn't have a house? Does it hurt the guy who already has a house and wants to sell it? No. Does it hurt the banks? No. Does it hurt the fucking anything? Does it hurt the Democrats who want more votes? No.
Well, there's something that came out of the news this last week that may be used in court more often. Did you hear? Apparently, the Delaware Supreme Court stated that mail-in votes are unconstitutional without identification.
Absolutely they are. And that was always been the case.
So that can be used against the Democrats this next election, so that it can be used in several states as precedents.
What court was that?
The Delaware Supreme Court, I believe.
Hi, I'm in Delaware.
Oh.
Anyone get the
Biden
reference?
state.
Is that where he's from?
I think so.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Biden.
Yep.
Delaware ass piece of shit.
What's the crime
Man.
rate like in Delaware?
I feel like you could drive across Delaware and miss it.
You can. It's very small. I've been to Delaware many
Like,
times.
what's the main city in Delaware?
Smyrna?
Yeah, no one even knows because fucking fuck Delaware.
Oh, no wonder he's like,
Shooting and I suffered the pressure.
Criminal shopping operation, pushing down on me, pushing down on you.
Yep.
I still love that, man. It gets me.
Hold on.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing. Let me start off with 2 words: made in America. Made in America.
That is 3 words. That's not
No,
2.
no.
That's 3.
He's saying made in America. Like,
Oh, is that what that is? Okay,
Yeah.
All right, I wasn't listening.
like the maiden of America, the maiden America.
Right.
Remember, pack the troops. Pack the troops, pack the pod.
Have you seen new glass coffins? Not sure if they are any good. Remains to be seen.
We see what you did there.
That's pretty good. That's a dad joke right there. I like it.
That is a Honda dad joke.
Yeah.
That was good.
I got some gun porn for you guys.
Yeah, let's see it.
Honda, I got a question for you. Do you tell dad jokes to your kids?
Sometimes.
Winchester?
Yeah, Winchester.
Because you try to be like fatherly, like to your children, even though I'm like a prick on the channel and then in the chats and stuff. I'm still a dad to them.
The pre-64 Winchester, sorry, my grandfather's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I give them a hard time a little too much, and they get really pissed at me.
Well, that's every father.
Yeah, and I mean that's part of the deal, right?
Right.
You gotta embarrass your kids slightly sometimes. Like if you're in public, you do the thing that you know that they're not gonna like and stuff. Otherwise, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. Slong and Dongs with your mom says you had to have more than one employee to get the PPP loan. Legit.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted him to do it. I don't know what you're trying to say here.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of people in that head of his, so fighting around.
Not going there.
I think the main city is Biden Falls, Delaware.
Yes, it's in the upstairs district.
The Red Ranger killed his roommate and walks free, but goes to jail for PPP loan fraud.
2 different dudes.
Yeah, 2 different dudes.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the Red Rangers killed his roommate with a samurai sword.
It was the guy that was in like the 2000s shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that was like the motorcycle one or whatever. I forget what Ranger it was. It wasn't the original Rangers.
No.
I do like if you see a guy on a motorcycle and he's got a red motorcycle and a red helmet and a red jacket and red gloves and red pants and red boots, he's a fucking Power Ranger. He's also gay.
Wait, so the guy got off? Said he walks free.
I guess. I don't know.
Or
maybe he was assuming that he walked free because he was free to get a PPP loan. I don't know. One of the two.
Yeah, no, because that other dude got charged with murder and he's sitting in jail right now in some state.
Right, about to say that. I know he didn't get off on that.
Ghost Shadow says, can't be made in America. We've been screwed too many times.
Man,
I wish I would have done more clips today like this one.
I want to talk to you, motherfucker. Call me. Call me. Call me.
Oops, I didn't mean to press that.
No.
Oops. I really didn't mean to press that.
My ears are bleeding.
My ears are,
I'm now hearing colors and seeing sounds.
No comment.
I smell words. I missed something up here. There was something I was going to get, and I didn't.
Well, damn it, man.
Oh, there it was. Ghost Shadow says the BATF in Seattle was seizing airsoft. That's what it was. Yeah. Dude, that's nuts, man. Like, the ATF's gone too far. The FBI's gone fucking rogue and overboard. Who knows what the fucking CIA's doing? They're all working with big tech and fucking big business to, like, get as much information on everybody and spy on everybody all the time. They're going after the banks to get all of your information so that you can't get away from them. They're going to get to the point like what PayPal backed down from. What they were trying to do is say, like, oh, you do a YouTube channel and you have a Patreon, so that means that you also have a PayPal because that's what Patreon pays out to. So therefore, if you say anything on your YouTube channel that's misinformation, we can fine you $2,500.
Yeah, they had to walk back on that because of
yeah.
But the point is, they wanted to do it. Like, why would they be putting that out in internal memos and shit like that if they weren't planning on doing it? And if not for the fucking giant blowback that they got from it, why would they not continue to do it? You know?
Well, it was proposed, but it was knocked down, and then that memo got leaked later on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they want to get themselves into one giant, lawsuit, go ahead.
Right?
Because
sure,
because that kind of behavior gets class action lawsuits on them, and those never end well for companies.
Well, I mean, it's the same reason why YouTube, they banned Rakita Law, right? Rakita goes to Rumble, has 32,000 live viewers on a chat, make something like $10,000 in 4 hours on a chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube is like, oh, maybe we should like not ban him, and we can let him come back, right? Like, fuck.
He won't come back because of that shit.
Well, he's banned for
not
2
doing any
weeks.
live chats.
He's banned for 2 weeks regardless, and what he said he's going to do is use YouTube as a way to direct traffic to his Rumble. Like, fuck YouTube. If I was big enough, I'd do that, but I'm not. I'm just a little dick.
Yes,
were you
you
able to
are.
watch? Pat Wright says, "Were you able to watch the Vegas shooting video? People were saying shots were coming from helicopters. I did watch part of it, and there's definitely blacked out helicopters in the sky with what appears to be machine gun fire coming from them, which would make sense when you're looking at, like, okay, there was the video of the taxi driver who was right by whatever hotel that is, and you hear a bunch of shots ring out from really close by, and then a couple seconds goes by, and then you hear a bunch of shots, different cadence, so it's not an echo, right? Different cadence coming from further away. And then another break, and then you hear shots coming from close by again. It's like, obviously there was more than one place that was being shot from.
You know, I've been saying that it was helicopters like the night of that shit. Because, for one, the bullets didn't sound like fucking ARs or M16s. It sounded like fucking mounted machine guns.
Yeah, and here and they say that he used bump stocks. Okay, and I'm telling you, I had a bump stock. All right, I know what bump stock fire sounds like, and that wasn't bump stock fire right there. That was not.
Plus, the ATF came out and said that no fucking bump stocks were used in the commission of a crime, including at Las Vegas.
Yet my bump stock gets banned because hey, you're not allowed to have that.
Well, the other thing is, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I've looked into all this information and shit, but didn't they not do autopsies on a lot of the bodies? So they never did like, hey, let's figure out what caliber this person got shot with. It could have been a 30 cal, it could have been a 223, it could have been something else.
Yep.
But they never fucking did it because they're just like. And the other thing is like the angle that the bullets came in from to the bodies and to the ground. Like they never did ballistics on the bullets to figure out where the point of origin was because they'd already figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of shit with that. And then the dude, like, fucking all the information about him's like gone. You can't find anything about him. Like the hotels and everything, the fucking casinos, like, went on lockdown with their information and wouldn't release anything, wouldn't release videos for a while. Finally did. It's like edited shit, that kind of stuff.
Paid off all the survivors to be silent. Made them sign silent, what do you call them, non-disclosure agreements?
NDAs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then there was a doctor who's dead now. I can't remember his fucking name. He said that the bullet wounds on some of the patients he's seen were like a 30 cal, not a fucking 5.56.
Right, which is why they didn't do the fucking autopsies on the bodies. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm not saying that's what happened, but god damn it, it's fucking seems like something's going on there, and when you don't get answers, it leads to speculation. So maybe they should give people answers so they don't speculate so much. Kind of like, I don't know, the Pentagon fucking videos.
And how convenient they had that guy in the room full of nothing but, fucking guns and ammunition, but yet...
Right. Who's going to use 30
there
guns?
were no spent shell casings anywhere in the pictures.
It was all live ammo all over the place.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fishier than a fucking Taiwanese market. Justin B said, undecided, going to start a new layaway. I don't own a lever action or revolver. R92 and 357 Magnum, 16.5, or get a revolver. First, thoughts. Hold on.
I'd say lever action.
Yeah,
I'd say lever action if you don't have one.
Lever action.
Yeah, lever.
Level.
It's been decided. Just get you a damn lever action.
Yep.
The panel
I think
has
you should
spoken.
probably get
Marlin.
an R92 16.5 inches stainless steel Rossi, but know that the wood on this shit, the finish is absolutely horrendous, and you're going to have to redo it yourself, as
With
you
some
can
troll.
see I have done here.
Yeah, troll.
Yeah, the troll.
Troll.
No, this is not troll. This is stain and polyurethane, and about 15 layers and work, and using a quadruple aught steel wool to fucking polish it as you're doing different layers, and you dry it on, and after it's dry, you steel wool it. Yeah, dude, this thing looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That took time, buddy. It's too bad I'm the worst gunsmith.
Yeah, it's just too bad.
Such
Yeah,
a terrible gunsmith.
Bubbified.
Oh, we got another one.
Dude, you guys are on it. I can't even block people tonight. It's awesome. Well, I mean, any more people.
I think that's TC again.
That's a lot of work to put all that together. Maybe it is. I don't know. That's pressure.
Shana pressure.
It's so funny, dude. That made me laugh so fucking hard.
It does. It's funny. I got another gun to show you that I got for $100. It's been sportized.
Are you talking about
$100.
the Arasaka?
Yeah.
$100. One Jenko.
$100 make you hara. Oh, quite low.
Wait, is that a Mauser? What is
It's
that?
Japan.
Arasaka, the Japanese.
Oh.
Well, Arasaka is a Mauser with extra parts.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just don't. It doesn't have the anti-aircraft sights.
It does.
See, you don't want an Arasaka unless it's got the anti-aircraft sights, so you can shoot at planes.
Yeah, good luck. It probably won't.
And I don't
a
mean
good-looking
modern
shine
planes.
on
I mean
that.
like air show planes, because that's about all you can hit.
It takes a while. It gets fingerprints on it too now. Look.
Yeah, but
Don't
that's
use
shine,
this as
man.
a murder weapon. You'll get caught.
Still a very good shine job on there. Good job.
Yeah.
And all it takes is a little bit of semen.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Honda's favorite.
A little dabadilya.
Yeah.
SEMON. Wait, hold on. That's not how you spell it.
No, exactly.
Ryan says, I see a ton of 30-30 lever guns in the LGS for around 400 and up. I have never seen a 30-30 lever gun for 400. Or I
You
would
take a look at your local.
They're a bit more these days.
Take a look at their local ammunition sales places to see if they even have 30-30 before you decide to get a 30-30. Just saying. We are dry as fuck up here.
Yeah, so are we in South Carolina.
Yeah, I've got a lever in 35 Remington, and I can't hardly ever find ammo for it.
I just started finding 308 again. Okay, but 30-06 I still can't find for my M1 Garand.
30-30 round here is pretty powerful, so it's in stock round here.
Yeah, 30-30 is not in stock down here yet.
Yeah, it's not here either. Can't find it anywhere.
One of the most popular rifles.
Well,
in
you're just
Michigan.
not looking hard enough then.
Yeah, right.
Dude, the big box stores near me have like ammo coming out of their ears now, but they haven't like really brought the prices down at all. So no one's buying it. So they have like every shelf is like stocked to the back full of fucking ammo. It's like, well, maybe if you charge a little less, you fucking greedy fucks, you Ferengi motherfuckers.
Yeah. No one wants to buy a box of 5.56 20 rounds for fucking $30. Okay. Thank you.
Well, I mean, they're still charging. It's like 50 or 60 cents a round for 5.56.
Eesh.
You get it for like 30 to 40 cents up here.
Yeah, I mean, like 40 cents would be like, okay, fine, you guys are making your money, you fuck ass, fuck you, you know. But it should be like 30, 33 cents, something like that. Slong and Dong says, do you watch The Collector? I know of him. I've seen a couple of his videos. Do I watch him? No. I feel like he's
God.
one of those dudes who bought his way into YouTube Gundam. Because like how long has he been making videos for? Let's look it up. The Collector.
Is that big dude?
No, I don't think he's big.
John or whatever.
Videos. Yeah,
think
he's
I
been
watched
making
the video.
videos for 6 months now.
Oh, never mind.
No.
He's got 310,000 subscribers with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18,
Oh,
24.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 32 videos on his channel. So he's averaged 10,000 subscribers per video.
It's just because he's got that fuck you money, and like you said, just
Is that Daniel? Wait a minute.
No, he's not drunk.
I don't know. He has these like, I built a $400,000 shooting range in my basement. Who is the collector? Over $1 million in cars, guns, and bullshit. Fuck you. I got a bigger dick and a hotter wife.
Big dick energy right there.
You know what I've got? I've got a backyard gun range. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Anyone who knows him and knows
So
where he
do I.
lives, if shit hits the fan, they know exactly where they're
So
going.
do I.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Leo, it's not really a backyard, really, with you. It's more like
Citywide.
All right, now I don't like this guy. Shooting a motorcycle engine block. Fuck you. Give me the motorcycle and I will like you. You shoot the gun. Fuck you, asshole.
Well,
I
it's
wanna-
like
I
Demolition
shot a
Ranch.
fucking
How he fucking bought a new Python and just destroyed it, or he buys all these other bullshit and just destroys it. It's like, go fuck yourself, man.
Her Anthem does that shit too, though. He destroyed like so many guns, Desert Eagles.
yeah. You know,
fucking
so-
HKs.
So does
There's a-
Kentucky. So does Kentucky Ballistics. But unfortunately, he's not cool like them to be able to destroy it. You know, without getting hurt.
Yeah,
I think it was a video with
true.
Jason Momoa where he got a free Harley. He took a can of spray painted and just spray painted. People was mad about him over there.
All right, Slong and Dongs is saying that I banned the collector. I did. I don't know. Let me go to my studio. Let's see over here off screen. YouTube Studio. How do you look at that again? It's
Don't give me a line. I don't know shit about it.
settings, community, hidden users.
I shot through a old 460 rusted out block before with green tip. That was fun.
Well, see, that's a little different.
Right. It was already a shit engine and it was completely fucked. So it's rusted.
That's not getting something nice or just whatever, just to fuck it up just because you can.
Right.
Nope. The collector is not banned anywhere. There's a bunch of Russian names. Lionel Richie. For some reason. We got TC a bunch of times. Eduardo Espinoza because he was being a bitch. Another couple of TCs.
Wait, you
Semper
banned
Paratus.
Eduardo?
Yeah, he was being a bitch. Fuck him. Some more Russian people. EB969. I think that just happened.
Hashtag unban Eduardo.
All right, I'll unban Eduardo. As per your request, oh God of Night Strike.
That's the only one.
Moderators too. Jesus Christ.
That's the only one I care about. Honestly.
All right, I unbanned him. You're right. You know what? I unbanned him.
All right.
He probably learned his lesson if he was being a little dick.
He was just timed out. That's all.
Yeah, but do you get a notification if you were unbanned?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, so he may not have ever realized he's unbanned.
He might have not even realized that he was banned in the first place. I don't know. I'm a ban happy motherfucker. Fuck with me, bitch. See what happens. Ban.
Hold on. Let me go troll you out in the chat.
Go ahead and try it. I'm here to ban people and chew bubble gum. And
You cannot ban your Lord and Savior. See, I can do the same thing Matt does.
No, I thought what I said was much funnier, but you did God voice over it, so no one heard it. It's fine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh shit! Water main breaks, creating geyser of water. Look at this.
Well, that's
Would you
one
be
hell of
pissed if it was your house.
That's one hell of a shower, isn't it?
Right.
I dropped my magazine fully loaded.
At least it's not a golden shower.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
It's like brown water or something.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's not sewage water, right?
Yeah. Jeez, you know that road's gonna be fucking closed for a while.
But at least you got a nice house wash,
right?
You got fucking Griswold fucking cousin out in the fucking lawn, like emptying his fucking RV shitter into the storm drain.
Good old Eddie.
With a good.
His lawn got a nice soaking, so
yeah, the greenest grass in town.
Yeah,
that's what I think of that.
Oh my god, did you guys see this shit? What would
this
you do
fucking
with this?
infuriates me.
I thought that shit was funny.
No, it's not. It's fucked up.
It's not funny at all.
I think that shit is funny.
You don't fuck with little kids like that. That bitch needs to have her ass whooped.
What would be funny is that if that watermelon got blown up by a 10 mil.
I can't even say what I would do to these women. I can't even say because the internet would ban me. I would get banned for trolling the internet.
Maybe because I don't have kids, I don't understand. But I think that shit was funny.
Dude, the second you have a kid, like you don't matter anymore. The world doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters in the fucking world is your kid, and anyone who fucks with them deserves fucking death with a hot hooker up their ass and pussy.
Tell us how you really feel.
And if they have a dick, they deserve a red hot needle in their fucking dick hole.
Can't tell you how we really feel because we get banned off YouTube.
Ooh, that's true. That's true.
Look, she's chasing him around and screaming
Red
at him.
hot
All these kids
screwdriver.
are screaming and crying. The other fucking like person was like laughing about it. You can tell she's having a good old time. And if you like turn on the sound, I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah.
That's just some fucking bullshit. It's a no life Karen teacher with no fucking anything
Like-
going for.
I don't know where this is at. Okay, here it is. Little Blessing Daycare and Pre-K in Hamilton, Mississippi.
Be funny if one of those little kids picked up one of them little toy chairs and just cracked her over the fucking
Fuck
head.
yeah.
Update. Okay, here, listen to this. This is from Mishka, whoever the fuck that is. Update on these daycare employees torturing little children for over a month. So this isn't the first time. The one with the mask and 3 others have been fired from Little Blessings Daycare and Pre-K in Hamilton, Mississippi. Still not enough. No,
That's
it's not
not
enough.
enough.
That's
Not
fucking
even at
child
all.
abuse. That's
No.
fucking
Yeah.
child abuse. They should be charged
Child
with the
endangerment.
full fucking force of the law
Yep.
for abusing
And then
children
some.
and put in jail for as long as it will hold them. Like, throw away the fucking key.
Yep.
Like,
10
someone
years
need to
or more.
spit in that bitch's butt. You know what I mean?
What's sad is that's what they're recording. It makes you wonder what they've not recorded. That's
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's a naked dude in the cooler. Ah!
I don't think that's real because it doesn't have his watermark on it.
Oh,
Guns and gear. That's true. Well, there's no one dead, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's not dead. He was just hanging out.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, how come his ass never got that shit taken down or struck? You know, give a channel strike with his fucking watermark with that person on the outside of the airplane.
Well, I think he did on
He's
Twitter.
probably
Twitter's
establishment.
like everything. Though.
Guns and Gear might be established.
I think you're right. It was on Twitter, and Twitter has different rules.
Yeah.
Because that's how I keep getting strikes. Is I'm like showing Twitter videos, and then you go on YouTube watching your Twitter video, and they're like, "Oh no, you showed the video that you can't show." It's like, well, but I don't. Fine, fuck you.
Right.
And then you write a well-worded letter to YouTube saying politely, "Go fuck yourself," and take away that strike. And if you word it correctly, they will take away your strike. That's what I found. Colorado pronghorns feel the need for speed. So Pronghorn lives in Colorado and is North America's fastest land animal. Did you guys know?
No.
Nope.
It is faster than any predator that currently lives. They are an animal that survived the ice age and the melting of the ice and all that stuff, like the Great Conflagration or whatever that happened 12,800 years ago.
It's fucking aggravator.
There are animals that were alive back then, like I forget what, like saber-toothed tiger or something like that, that were fast enough to hunt pronghorn. But currently, the only predator that pronghorn has is human beings, and they're goddamn delicious.
Yes, they are.
30-06 right through his lungs.
Talk about fast food, huh?
Fast food. There you go.
No, bad joke.
Hey, I got one. I blocked one. Booyah!
All right.
Nice. Quick draw. Quick draw.
Night is still young.
Hey, Honda.
Yes.
Look at the private chat. Pat Wright put another funny Biden song in there.
Tremendous shower of pressure. Hold on. Oh, it's
Hopefully
2 minutes
this-
long. You got to
hopefully
edit this
this
shit
is good.
down.
Might be a great 2 minutes though.
My mind's going blank now. I can't remember. Lose track. My mind's going blank now. What else going on here? Where the hell are we? My mind's going blank now. I can't remember.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Can you imagine if fucking Trump was half as gone as Biden is?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have a field day with him.
No shit. That's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
Did Pat Wright just jump in to drop that link and leave? Is that what
Yeah, I guess so.
he's a Lincoln lever?
I'm a Lincoln lover.
My mind's going blank now. I keep forgetting that question. Where am I? Last night, the television. I was on a telephone.
Okay, I can't do it. I still like this one much more.
Shooting and I suffered the pressure.
Too many shouting of pressure, pushing down on me, pushing down on you.
That just never gets old.
No, it doesn't. I can hear it 50 times. It'll be like 51, motherfuckers. Let's do it. Mark Malone says, yeah, those kids probably won't grow up having Halloween as their favorite holiday or their favorite movie either.
Yeah,
or what was that other one where the guy actually had that mask?
Scream. I want it.
Yeah.
Like, know what you did last summer and all that shit?
Yeah, that one too. But Honda, this one's my favorite.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
That one is my favorite because, you know,
Nice
they got
try.
him to say it on national television.
Sometimes I feel like this is what should have happened to you. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I
Travis
can't
T
play the
got
video
another
now.
one.
That's wrong. That's just wrong what I said and what I was about to play.
Oh,
Never mind.
man.
All right, I'll play it anyway.
What seems to be the problem?
I'm poor and have a rough family situation.
I know just the trick.
Oh boy! Where did you go?
I traveled back in time 12 years and had your mom get an abortion.
What?
I'm just kidding, Night Strike.
You realize at the end of the video he was taking Planned Parenthood bribes. just FYI, I saw that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you got to edit them down so it's shareable.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Oh, Slong and Dong with your mom wants to go to the adult dating site. I think you can find those pretty easily.
Yeah. Just check it out on meatspin.com.
Well, you know, you don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Is that the dating site out in Nebraska, Xanatos?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, wait. You're not in Nebraska. You're in...
I am in Nebraska, but I wouldn't know about
Oh, okay.
It probably is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
I guess
on
we
no
better
dating
ask
sites.
Travis P11 that one, eh?
Yeah, that's just Travis's thing. Yeah.
Lawfully Armed says, give Freedom Tunes a shout out for making those cartoons. Yes, absolutely. Freedom Tunes.
Schlong and darn with your mom says ain't falling for that shit again.
Well, then you're not doing it right, sir.
Exactly.
Hold on, I gotta find Freedom Tunes. God, I got so many fucking subscriptions. Jesus Christ.
So do I.
Here you go, boys. Check out Freedom Tunes. Guy is fucking hilarious. He goes on the Tim Pool show periodically. Very sharp fellow, very up to date on current events and commentary thereof.
He's somewhat of a semi host over there.
That all being said, using those two clips in the manner that I did, I would consider to be fair use, because we are fundamentally changing the, I don't know what you call it, fucking the way it works and context of everything. So it's fundamentally changing the I can't remember.
Yeah, we know what you're getting at.
Thank you.
We know what you did last summer.
Is it Farmers Only, the site that also sells Velcro gloves?
I cannot tell you. I don't know.
Is that for like hairy ass or what? If your ass is so hairy that you need Velcro gloves, that's sad.
It is. It really is.
Better save.
Whoa, Tim Pool isn't going to have a show anymore since Lydia quit. Lydia quit?
Well, I got tired of getting swatted 100 fucking times.
I guess. I don't know why you'd quit. It's like the fucking awesome job to have, I would think, unless there's something better. I mean, there's better jobs, I guess, out there or whatever, but
his staff is showing people quit all the time.
the one that always got me that quit, and I never heard why, and maybe someone out there knows, Steven Crowder's show. You guys remember Not Gay Jared?
Yeah, well, he ended up going on, what was it, The Blaze or that other one? He ended up going on there for... I don't think it was The Blaze. I think it was the other one. I can't remember the name.
I think it was because fucking Crowder's probably off camera a fucking super asshole. He just kind of... He seems like he's probably like faking it for the camera and telling jokes and being like... Because you can tell when things don't quite go right on the show. There's that moment of tension where everyone's like... like, is he going to freak out? Like, no one move. No one move. He sees movement. If you don't move, he won't eat you. Like,
right. I know that he stole Dave from Anthony Cumia. I know Anthony was pissed about that. And plus quarterback left to go with what's the name?
Tim Pool had
Neurotic.
Tim Pool had short-haired Ian looking dude before too, didn't he? He had some other guy who was on the show with him all the time. And then that dude was like, "Oh, I'm big now. I'm going to do my own show." And now no one fucking cares about him.
Yeah. I don't even like Tim Pool though. Like, I don't know. He's a fucking closet liberal, in my opinion.
He kind of seems like he's an asshole.
Well, he used to be a liberal. Now he's more like a moderate now.
Pat Wright says she's quitting to start a family. Dude, she looks like she's already had like 5 kids. Jesus Christ. Sorry, fat chicks out there. My bad. I didn't mean it. You look good tonight. You mean Not Gay Jared? That's what I said. Not Gay Jared. What did you think I said? My understanding is that Lydia did like 99% of the behind the scenes stuff for Tim. So I don't know how the show's going to work. I mean, there's no one who's indispensable to a show except for the host. And even then you could like rebrand it and put a new host. Like you could have like Late Night with E. Rhonda or something, you know, and the show would go on.
Yeah, don't we do that every Saturday night?
Late Night with Little Honda, like the sun will take over when I die, you know.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Pat Wright knows it. Chris Kriegler. What's he doing right now? Let's look him up.
Doing 10 to 20.
Chris the Kriegler Show. Yeah, look, he's getting 2,500 views. Like, you're a fucking bitch. Not that I'm like doing better, but I'm saying compared to Tim Pool, Jesus Christ, you made the wrong decision.
Right?
Oh, she has MS. Now I feel like a dick for calling her fat. God damn it.
Way to go, man. Way the fuck to go. She needs to be able to come on here and kick you square in the taint.
Yeah, everyone.
But he liked that.
Yeah.
Only when you do it. Because you're gentle.
No, I'm not.
You gentle giant, you.
Huh. Not gentle at all.
Yeah, everyone's mad at me. I'm sorry. I didn't know, okay? Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lydia, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. You guys are right. I'm wrong. You're attractive. I'm not. You're smart. I'm dumb. All that shit. My bad.
Yeah, you better walk that shit back.
Jesus. Fuck me.
Well, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. You're right. No, unknowledge of the law is a defense. Wait, it's not. But that's
No,
not
it's
law,
not.
so it doesn't matter. Wow, dude, how will you sleep tonight? Like a baby. Here, let me just say this to all you guys out there in case you want to know.
So here's my official answer for the record. Kiss my ass. I do not apologize. In fact, by all rights, you sick freaks should be the ones apologizing to me for lying and defaming me.
There you go. Now I feel better. I hope you guys feel better too.
Isn't he the fucking Rolling Stones guy? Who is that Matt Walsh guy?
Matt Walsh, I think he works for Blaze Network.
Oh.
Not sure what he does exactly there, but he's been exposing a lot of like child transgender transition shit that they've been doing, surgeries and chemical castration and all that stuff that's going through hospitals. And yeah. And I don't think he's a douche. I think he's fucking doing God's work there, in my opinion.
If he's doing that shit, then all the more power to him.
Because here's my deal,
He's
dude.
the one that did that video on what a woman is or whatever, where he went around to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like, here's my deal with that whole thing. If you are 18 or older and you have some crazy idea in your head that you want to chop your dick off and glue some tits to your chest and call yourself a woman, go ahead. That's fine. No one's forcing you to do it. It's your decision. You're legally an adult. You can enter into contracts yourself. You can get a job and pay for that shit yourself. It shouldn't be covered by insurance, I don't think. Right? Like, is plastic surgery covered by insurance? No. Is this a form of plastic surgery, in my opinion? Yes.
Yep.
So it shouldn't be covered by insurance. And like, that's why they're all doing it, is because they've realized, like, hey, if we offer these services as a hospital, the hospital will make millions and millions of extra dollars a year. Like, there was that whole thing, I forget the name, it was Cambridge University or something like that, was giving the talk about how much more money that they can make and how there's a market, and that in 2022 it's going to be like $6 billion that people have spent on these transition surgeries in the United States and all this stuff, and how you better get on board if you want to fucking have a job here. You better fucking shut your mouth and keep your fucking morals to yourself, because we're going to do this shit and make money. Yeah. Same motherfuckers, and they need to be goddamn exposed for it, and they need to have that funding pulled away, and they need to stop fucking touching kids. If you want to be an 18-year-old or older and do this shit and take those drugs and do all that stuff, go the fuck ahead, bro. Go the fuck ahead, sister. It's your fucking choice. You can do it. When it comes to children, they don't have the fucking life experience to know these things yet. They don't have the fucking ability to enter into contracts. They don't have the fucking wherewithal to, like, resist against a society that's pushing them towards this continually in school, at home, and like other places, and like on the internet and shit. Like, fuck the fuck off, dude. That's not your fucking place. Stay the fuck away from fucking kids.
Mm-hmm. Charged with mutilation of a child is what these parents should be charged with.
Yep. Amongst other things.
Yeah.
Torture of a child.
Mm-hmm. What's the mental one called? Where you're like defecting their brain. I can't remember what it's called. There's a law for it though.
Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Yeah.
Well, and then the other thing is, there was a study done in Switzerland or Sweden, one of those like European countries that starts with an S. 30-year study, 3 decades long, studying effects of post-op transition people compared to like people who consider themselves to be trans who don't have the surgery, and they showed it was some ridiculously high number, like multiple times number, like 18 times more likely to commit suicide if you have the surgery than if you don't. So they're saying like, oh, we're doing this to like affirm their gender identity and help them be more comfortable in their body and stuff like that, and it's going to actually reduce the suicidality of these children.
Bullshit.
Like, motherfucker, look at the goddamn study, because it does literally exactly the opposite of what you're fucking saying.
Just destroying their mental state, ruining their lives.
Yeah, because there's no going back after that happened.
Right. Oh, what this guy doing in this Humvee? Or sorry, Hummer, I should say.
Blazing burglary. A convenience store owner in Aurora shared a video of burglars crashing an SUV into his business. What they stole was more than video of the crime coming up. Okay, so they did steal a bunch of shit. This is how they get into gun shops, too.
Yeah.
Like the place that I go to, Triple J Armory, has been broken into by this very method 3 different times. Well, they used a truck they backed in, but still, they used a vehicle to smash through the fucking front plate glass window, run in with like 10 dudes. Every dude grabs as many guns as he can carry, and they all hop in the truck and fucking leave. And the truck ends up being stolen. They ditch it somewhere. Fucking no one knows who did it. Everyone's wearing a mask.
Jeez.
Yep.
If I was them, I'd set up booby traps when they close. Start setting up booby traps so you can get some fucking DNA, blood DNA.
Dude, there was another story. Oh my god, I don't know if I retweeted this or not. This was insane. I think I did retweet it. Yes, I did. Woman forced Tinder date into bed, stabbed and choked him, then threatened to kill him if he screamed when DoorDash arrived.
Huh. What the fuck?
Yeah, so she like had the Tinder date over, duct taped him to the bed, like, hey, let's be kinky. Let me duct tape you to the headboard, right? After he's duct taped, fucking chokes him and stabs him, and then like gets tired of doing whatever she's doing, choking and stabbing and fucking or whatever, because she's a fucking insane cunt. And then orders DoorDash and threatens to kill him if he screams when the DoorDash guy shows up.
And that's the first mistake right there. You never let a bitch tie you down, period, zilch the end.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, like those fake handcuffs are okay, because like it's like, oh, I'm handcuffed, and then you're like, oh, she's gonna stab me. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, use the handcuff as a fucking weapon after that. Shit.
Exactly.
With that being said, I'll still risk it.
Well, you do you, boo. You do you, boo.
It depends on how hot she is.
No, I'm talking about with her, period.
Not even.
Yeah. I'll still risk it. She called me over.
Calhoun says the best argument against these people is, quote, why can't children consent to sex with adults if they can consent to life-altering genital mutilation? Shuts them all the fuck up. The other thing is, and this is kind of like one of those cognitive dissonance things. If you remember a couple years back, they were talking about how, like, and I don't agree with this either, but like the women in like Islamic countries have female genital mutilation forced upon them when they're kids. So they get their whatever shit cut off when they're little, right? And how atrocious it was, and how terrible it is, and how we need to go in and save these people, and women's rights, and blah, 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 blah. But, hey, can my daughter get a free bottom surgery? Seriously, dude.
This world's going to hell in a handbasket quickly.
Oh, this was funny too. We were talking about George Takei last night. Was the one that I saw from because Lauren Boebert tweeted 2 words, "Let's go, Brandon," and she's just trolling everybody on the left because they don't fucking pay attention to shit. David Hogg, 3 words, "You're an idiot." Whoever the fuck this guy is, Chip Franklin. Do you guys know who that is?
Nope.
Nope, me either. Is Lauren Boebert dumb as dirt or just unable to count? George Takei, she can't count.
Oh,
John
my.
Cooper, who's John Cooper? Again, I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
Lauren Boebert just completely humiliating herself, tweeting 2 words. Let's go, Brandon. That's 3 words. She's such a friggin' moron. Like, God, dude, you guys just trolled yourself so hard. But the thing is, the funny part or the stupid part about it is there's so many people in their circles who are completely uninformed who will never fucking watch that video of Biden saying 2 words. Let's whatever the fuck he said. Hold on. What did he say?
Made in America.
Yeah, hold on.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America. Made in America.
So they'll never watch that shit, and they'll never know. And so they'll see the tweet of her being like, 2 words, let's go, Brandon, and be like, oh, look how dumb she is. How could you guys vote for her? God damn it, dude. You guys are...
Well,
it just makes you want to fucking, like, eat broken glass and fucking...
You know what else he said? Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Have you seen the... Oh, my God. There's a video that someone made of, like... They animated what he was saying in that speech.
Oh, my God, my dogs.
Oh, my God. Well, I got to find this now. And
3 hours later.
3 hours later.
I animated. Yes, this is it. This is it. Okay, watch this shit. After the ad. After the... Fuck is this?
Airbnb.
Okay, good. I thought it was pedophile shit.
No, it only looks like that.
Sugar and number pressure. Okay, this is Freedom Tunes again. Freedom Tunes, you're giving me all kinds of content tonight, and I appreciate it. I'm shouting you out again. Here you go. Here's another link to Freedom Tunes. Go to Freedom Tunes.
I learned a lot. And I learned that it makes a difference. This was the dodge board area, and I was one of the guards, and they weren't allowed to. It was a 3-meter board. If you fell off sideways, you landed on the darn cement over there. And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
All right, that's the quote. Is Corn Pop was a bad dude, but like I don't think I've ever heard the rest of this shit, dude. So
you watch it; it's hilarious.
And he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did, Dave. And back in those days, you sure how things had changed. One of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a baby cap. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, hey, Esther, you, off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off. Well, he came off, and he said, I'll meet you outside. My car, these were all public housing behind it. My car, there was a gate on here. I parked my car outside the gate. And he said, I'll be waiting for you. He's right there with 3 guys in straight razors. Not a joke. There was a guy named Bill Wright, Mouse, the only white guy.
It keeps going. It's so good.
And he did all the boards. He was a mechanic. And I said, what am I going to do? He said, come down here in the basement where mechanics, where all the pull over is. You know, the chain, there used to be a chain that went across the deep end.
Oh, my God.
And he cut off a 6-foot length of chain. He pulled up and said, you walk out for that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. I said, you kidding me? He said, no, if you don't come back. And he was right. So I walked out with the chain. And I walked up to my car. And those days, you used to remember the straight race. You'd bang them on the curb, get them rusty, put them in a rain barrel, get them rusty. And I looked at him, but I was smart then. I said, first of all, I said, get off the board, you get off the board, I'll kick you out again. But I should have told you, Esther Wood, I apologize for that.
We got to keep pausing it so I don't get fucking struck. But
so that when he first started shitting his pants?
None of that apology was going to work. He said, you apologize to me? I said, I apologize for that. Not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. He said, okay, close the straight razor, and my heart began to beat again. I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw.
That's it.
Oh,
That's so fucking good.
It's verbal diarrhea, and it's like he's having a fucking stroke as he talks.
Or minute he get pulled in after this.
Oh my God, Freedom Tunes. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but thank you for the content. You're amazing. I want to interview you. I'll cuddle you, whatever you want. It's typical that people who aren't bright enough to get the joke think that what you said is just stupid. Yeah, it's totally true. Totally true on that one. Calhoun says old pedo Pete, which is what his son has his name of his father saved on his cell phone as. Pedo. Fucking craziness. All right, guys. Well, it's been 2 hours. It's about.
Yep.
We usually go for an hour and a half on the Gay Frog chat, so we got a little extra lick in tonight, a little extra content.
Yep.
But I do appreciate everyone for being on the panel tonight. I do appreciate everyone for being out there and dropping super chats and doing all that stuff and participating and calling me stupid for calling Lydia fat and, I don't know, trying to troll me and getting blocked and all the other things. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the Guns and Geeks podcast on Never Enough Ammo's channel. And we'll see you then. Peace.
Pressure.
Peace.
Shut up, infringe.
Pointless.